Judging from the scuff marks on the concrete, looks like they chased the suspect up here who then fired twice.
Chase. Chase.
Looks like they chased the suspect up here who then fired twice.
This man's patches are recently sewn on. His clothes are store-bought, not made by a uniform company.
So he was
Uniform. Uniform.
Made by a uniform company.
So he was
Assume that he was looking for access to the parking lot. Easy to rifle through the cars if you look like you work for the
Rifle. Rifle.
through the cars if you look like you work for the Mustn't allow your failure to discourage you.
didn't fail, not discouraged.
You didn't solve.
Discourage. Discourage.
Didn't fail, not discouraged.
You didn't solve.
For you, a lucid man. Vital. I might say I hold eight.
Vital. Vital.
Vital. I might say I hold eight. For you, a lucid man. Vital. I might say I hold 18 patents, and I can do
Patent. Patent.
18 patents, and I can do 18 patents, and I can do 11 pull-ups at age 58.
Then I own exactly 16 forks.
Fork. Fork.
And I own exactly 16 forks.
That crime is the result of free will.
You're gonna put the acid away.
Acid. Acid.
You're gonna put the acid away.
And on to what's real and what isn't.
This
Conviction. Conviction.
This convicted, which was once owned by the Norwegian royal family. Lovely place. Well outside what a public servant.
Servant. Servant.
Place. Well outside what a public servant. Just than a businessman. And Norway has fjords and glaciers, and women reared on a diet of wild-caught salmon.
Rear. Rear.
And women reared on a diet of wild-caught salmon. Now she's panicking.
Panic. Panic.
Now she's panicking.
When Tosh was doing her warrior gene research, he claimed that she used his blood without permission.
Permission. Permission.
He claimed that she used his blood without permission.
Oh, haven't seen those since organic chem.
Organic. Organic.
Oh, haven't seen those since organic chem. Between 2 and 4 anyway.
You were romantically involved with your genetics instructor.
Instructor. Instructor.
Involved with your genetics instructor. Yeah, but I wouldn't like that.
What's with Main Moon dry cleaning?
I'll admit the new management isn't much for efficiency, but I find them charming.
Efficiency. Efficiency.
I'll admit the new management isn't much for efficiency, but I find them charming.
Which means you got a very short window to cooperate with us.
Cooperate. Cooperate.
To cooperate with us.
You want to make a statement or what?
You delay, but time will not!
Delay. Delay.
You delay, but time will not!
I just don't know why you're shouting it through the mirror.
This crime has a certain elegance to it. It involves careful planning, scientific innovation,
Innovation. Innovation.
It involves careful planning, scientific innovation, a country home in the Norwegian fjords. That prosaic individual has no place in it.
He had beef with Natasha Kagan.
Beef. Beef.
In it.
He had beef with Natasha Kagan.
Contract with Gerald Leiden, but I noticed that Carter bites his nails.
People who bite their nails tend to...
nail, nail,
People who bite their nails tend to... Detective Bell, we may well have cracked the case.
crack, crack,
We may well have cracked the case.
There is a reason why you keep sending me to Main Moon. They don't do any business. They don't even know how much to charge. And they have a load of security cameras. There's
load, load,
to charge. And they have a load of security cameras. There's to charge. And they have a load of security cameras. There's definitely something going on.
Watson, I admire your enthusiasm.
enthusiasm, enthusiasm,
Watson, I admire your enthusiasm. Another time, perhaps, Yergi. Actually, you know what? I'll call you all back. Thank you. It was brilliant, man. A little bit long-winded. Just
brilliant, brilliant,
brilliant, man. A little bit long-winded. Just 13 loci against each other when there are countless possibilities. All assembled agree that technology has advanced.
assemble, assemble,
All assembled agree that technology has advanced.
We know you pointed us at Benny Cordera in the first place. We know you had access to his genetic makeup via your fiancée.
makeup, makeup,
We know you had access to his genetic makeup via your fiancée.
Tosh and I had complete genetic workups done. Tosh asked him to check us both for the warrior gene, the
warrior, warrior,
Tosh asked him to check us both for the warrior gene, the gene. Tosh asked him to check us both for the warrior gene, the gene that she isolated in her research. Just
isolate, isolate,
the gene that she isolated in her research. Just
The Lincoln family's patriarch is James Lincoln. He recently retired after a sudden and unexpected diagnosis of cerebral
diagnosis, diagnosis,
and after a sudden and unexpected diagnosis of cerebral.
Well, you only know of 2 cases, right? I mean, CAA is incredibly rare.
incredibly, incredibly,
CAA is incredibly rare.
The list of grants.
Oh, they just donated $20 million to St. Bede's Hospital.
donate, donate,
They just donated $20 million to St. Bede's Hospital.
CAA and some of New York's wealthiest. And sit back and wait for donations to flow in.
Not all the victims.
donation, donation,
Back and wait for donations to flow in.
Not all the victims.
Back and wait for donations to flow in.
Not all the victims would contribute, so you'd have to dose more than one.
Did you know?
dose, dose,
Dose more than one.
Did you know?
Dose more than one.
Did you know the Lincoln Foundation gave a rather generous grant to the research lab?
generous, generous,
Generous grant to the research lab.
Mr. Watt, did you know that before Miss Caidman was killed, she was working to expose a scandal?
It's quite a story.
scandal, scandal,
To expose a scandal?
It's quite a story. Someone a lot like you.
I hope that's not an accusation. Brian Watt is a decorated physician. He has a sterling.
decorate, decorate,
Watt is a decorated physician. He has a sterling.
Victims had procedures at Stuyvesant Memorial, a hospital where you still hold privileges.
privilege, privilege,
Where you still hold privileges.
Entrepreneur Dr. Brian Watt has been charged in a bizarre string of poisoning.
entrepreneur, entrepreneur,
Charged in a bizarre string of poisoning.
World's worst dry cleaners, and he got curious.
Do you know who bought this place from the Korean couple who used to own it?
Korean, Korean,
The Korean couple who used to own it?